we're just coming into that goddess pose against the wall. And then we're going to press up, make ourselves nice and big, like an X or like a big star. So again, you can use the wall or you can just come onto the mat. And then we're going to come all the way down, bend and scoop. Great time here to work on the pelvic floor muscles as we lift that hammock up. Pulling with the breath at your own pace. Coming in, that calming ebb and flow of the ocean waves. Let's go 2 more times. 1 and 2. Good. You can let the arms come down and just roll out the shoulders, shake out the arms, wiggle out the hips. And then we're going to come down one last time. Come into your little goddess squat again. Again, use the wall if you need to. And then take it all the way down. Bring the hands down to your mat. So here's where we can bring our props back in. You may want to just come right down onto the edge of your chair. You can grab a couple blocks, slide them right underneath the sit bones, bringing your feet flat to the floor. You might not need the blocks, and you can come right down into your yogi squat. Your choice. Use the blocks if you need them. Bring the palms together, the elbows on the insides of the legs. And come back to the breath here. Come back to that ocean breath. As we feel the belly expand, and then the lungs, and then chest, and then we let it flow back out. We'll bring ourselves back to our practice if the mind has started to wander. Just reminding ourselves that all is well, that we are supported, and that we are loved. And when the mind starts to wander, just bringing it back to that breath. Good, mamas. So from here, you can slide those blocks back out if you were using the blocks. What we're going to do is bring the hands down. Let's just waddle it back and forth for a sec. And then when you're ready, we're going to extend the left leg out. Boop. Bring the hands down to the mat. Sit up nice and tall. It's really a nice stretch here, right? Through that inner thigh. And then just like before, when we were sitting in our straddle, we're going to plant down with the right hand, and we're going to peel the left across the chest and all the way up. So opening up through the chest. And remember, you can always keep the blocks underneath here if this is too much. And then bringing that arm back down. We're going to take a Spider-Man crawl to the other side as we extend the right leg this time. We'll use our hands to start, sitting up nice and tall. And then when you're ready, Taking the weight into the left hand and swiping up as we open up. Great, let's do that one more time on each side. So Spider-Man crawl through the hips there. Extend the leg. Start with both hands on the mat. And then when you're ready, peeling it up. Remembering your breath. Good, and all the way to the other side. We'll Spider-Man it back. Have fun with it. Extend the leg. Straighten the back. Zip up through the core. And then send that right arm all the way up. Good. And back down. Bring it back to the center. We'll mindfully and carefully come back down to the floor. Good. We'll roll out the shoulders. We'll bring the hands in behind. Return those feet flat to the floor, out in front. Nice wide base. We'll windshield wiper out the legs. Bringing them back to the center, we'll just tuck the knees to the same side as we prepare to move down onto our sides. So I'm going to come down on my left side to start. I'm going to prepare some props. So I'm going to use a pillow for my head, a bolster for my belly. You could use a blanket under your belly. You could use this nice thin bolster for between your legs. So setting yourself up how you're most comfortable. We're going to come all the way down to a side lying. So again, you could wedge a blanket or a bolster under the belly to take that weight off the hips. You could slide the blanket or bolster between the knees. I know in all four of my pregnancies, I always have needed something between my knees. And as the belly got bigger, I had a nice wedge pillow. I could wedge up the baby to keep it centered and not throw my hips off. So you can get your hands on one of those wedge pillows. They really help through the later weeks. So we're going to come right down, and you can just use that elbow to cradle the head. The knees are stacked, so kind of like you're in the fetal position. Then we're going to send the arm up to the ceiling. We're going to droop the hands down. And as if we were being held up by a string around the wrist, I'm just going to start to make some rotations through the shoulder. And this helps us to open up through the chest. And work through any sticky spots in the rotator cuff. Enjoy this stretch. Close your eyes if you'd like. And then switch directions. We're looking at about the size of a basketball for these circles we're making. Enough that we can really open up the chest as the arm comes across the back. Good. And then just let that arm collapse right over your head. Just drape it right over and let the hand rest on the floor above the head. And then with the same leg, so the top leg, just going to extend that leg straight and let the feet, I should say the foot, drop to the floor. So now from fingertips on the floor to toes and foot on the floor, we're in a side lying long stretch. But it's a passive stretch, so we're not holding anything, we're just letting the muscles collapse into the floor. And if you're feeling like, well, I don't really feel like I'm getting enough of a stretch here, what I want you to do is slide that right hand to the front corner of your mat. So it's going to come right across the face. And just angle the nose. So I'll show you by moving this arm. Angle the nose down towards the mat. So hands at the front corner of the mat, nose angles down. And then with the leg, the top leg, so the right leg, you're going to slide that foot back towards the back corner of the mat. So you've got the right hand, the front corner of the mat, you've slid the foot to the back corner of the mat, you rolled the nose forward, and now you're in this diagonal side stretch. So you're super long, but relaxed. Good, and then just draw the hand back in, restack the knees so you're back in the fetal position. Take a couple breaths here. And then when you're ready, nice and carefully, nice and mindfully, we're gonna pick ourselves back up and we're gonna switch sides. So we'll swing the knees around, move our props around, find what works for you, wedge under the belly, pillow under the head if you need it. You could even just use your pillow for the belly and then just use your elbow, the crook of your elbow for your head. And we'll send the left arm up this time. Drop the fingers forward like a rag doll. And then make your arm circles. Enjoy that motion. Close your eyes. Switch directions when you're ready. Reversing the circles. And then same thing on this side. Drape that arm right over the head. Let the fingertips rest on the floor. Extend the top leg. So left leg this time. Let the foot rest on the floor, the bottom of the mat. Creating some space between the ribs and the hip. Good, and then let's do that same diagonal action. So slide the left hand to the top corner of the mat, roll the nose down towards the mat, slide the left foot to the back corner of the mat, relax, and breathe. Slide the hand back, bring the knee back to your fetal position. Let's take a couple breaths here. And then nice and slowly pressing ourselves back up with the hairdo we've got going on here. Good, so to finish up, we're gonna come into a reclined pose. I'm going to use my blocks and I'm going to stack them to bring some support to that flat bolster I was using. So hopefully you've got a couple blocks at home. If not, you could create something with your yoga mat rolled up in a bolster or some nice firm couch cushions, some good slide under. And you can play with the blocks as to how you like them stacked. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring the seat right to the base of that bolster. We're going to start with the soles of the feet together, like in a butterfly position, and just slide the feet out a bit till you're comfortable, so you have lots of space. Nice big diamond shape with the legs. And then nice and slowly we're just going to slide ourselves on to that bolster. So now we're here in this reclined butterfly position, opening up through the chest, opening up through the thighs. You could even take a pillow or another block or blanket, slide it under the knees to really help everything release and relax. Great hip opener here, chest opener. But if this isn't comfortable for you, you could always take a pillow, or I have this nice big round bolster, and I'm going to slide it right under my knees. So I'm just going to use that to let my knees go straight. So legs are straight now, bolster slide right underneath the knees, chest is still opening. And I'll leave my palms up. However it's comfortable for you. This is your time as we come into our final relaxation. Allow everything just to start to open up and melt onto the floor, melt onto your props. Take a few nice big sighing ocean breaths out. So nice big inhale, filling up the belly, and then just let it all. And as you sigh it out, feel the body start to relax even more. And we'll do one more of those big belly breaths. Roll that ocean wave in, and then sigh it out. This is your time, mamas, to be still, to be at peace, and to feel supported from the props beneath you and from the people around you. Know that you are safe. Know that you are loved. And know that you are everything you need to be for this life that is growing inside you. And you have everything you need to bring that baby into this world. So now let the breath just come and go as it pleases. And yourself relaxed. And allow yourself this time to do absolutely nothing. Feel that you're ready. You can slowly start to bring your awareness back to your breath. Noticing the rise and the fall of the belly, the rise and fall of the chest. can bring your awareness back to the room and the awareness of yourself in this room, the sounds in the room, and then bring your awareness back to your body. Start to move fingers, toes, hands and feet. You can start to make any adjustments with the props or with the body that you need to make. Maybe stretching or moving in however you're being called to move. Or maybe the baby is calling you to move. Reminding yourself that you're up on the bolsters and the block right now, so just to carefully roll off onto your side. And then when you're ready, nice and slowly pressing yourself up to join me in a seated position as we close out our practice together. I offer you this simple mantra chant that means, may all beings everywhere be happy and free. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And it goes, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. So let's bring our hands together at our heart. You can close your eyes if you'd like. You can just listen, or you can join in. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. So take a nice deep breath in and out. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. One last time. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. I hope this finds you well, and I can't wait to see you all again. Take care. Namaste, mamas.